Hello, everyone. It's Kelly, also known as the Mystic Next Door. Thank you so much for joining me today for your weekly Tarotscopes. And I'm changing things up, as you can see. Um, in the past, I've always done these live, and now I've decided, in the interest of time, I'm going to go ahead and do these in a recorded format for you, and that way it can save more time for a separate live meeting for your personal three card or intuitive readings that we usually follow the Tarotscopes up with. It was just running a little bit long, and so I decided this would help everybody to be able to attend either one or both. And as usual, I do appreciate all the likes and the comments and all of those things. So I appreciate you all. So this is your weekly Tarotscopes for the week of December 16th through the 22nd. And I want to wish a very happy birthday to our Sagittarius friends. It's our last week for Sagittarius birthdays because we are about to start Capricorn season. So happy birthday, Sagittarius. If you have celebrated, I hope you've done something good for yourself or your friends and family have celebrated with you. So this is an especially big week for Gemini because your ruling planet Mercury is doing a lot of things. And we just had the full moon in Gemini yesterday. So we'll talk about that right now. So we just had that big, beautiful full moon. I hope you got a chance to go outside and take a look at it. It's a great time to recharge your energy. I always like to put my stones out. I also like to make moon water. So I'll put a cup of water out in the full moon and just let it absorb that energy of whatever's going on in the world at that time, but the good things. We intend for the good things. And then I go ahead and I add, this one is sage and cedar. I bought the bottle, but I actually made this myself because I used the old bottle up. I add essential oils to it, and then I have that energy with me for the month or longer, however long that bottle lasts. So, that beautiful full moon, I want to say here, I remember I took a picture. It was striking because it had a beautiful halo around it. Full moons also can bring deep emotion. Some people, like myself, often don't sleep very well at full moons. It can bring a little anxiety or energy to the matter. But also, full moons bring things to a culmination or a fruition. They bring things into the light. So for me, that was certainly true because I've been working really hard the last few weeks to be able to publish my summer camps for 2025. Yes, I own summer camps here in Denver, and I was able to publish them yesterday on the 15th because families, more and more families want their summer camps. They want to make their plans early for the summer. And so crazy that we're here talking about summer in December, but that's what we do. So anyway, it felt like a breakthrough and a culmination for me, very full moon energy. But I'm wondering, what did the full moon bring for you? Also, yesterday, Mercury left its retrograde period. So it's been in retrograde for the last 3 weeks, but it will still be in its shadow for about 2 more weeks. So the energy that comes with the Mercury retrograde can still feel that. You can still feel that energy while it's in its shadow. Mercury retrograde often brings miscommunications, errors in contractual agreements, or technology issues. And because this full moon was in Gemini, as I said, was extra impactful for you. And um, let's see here. Yeah. So just be aware of that. It may have made you feel a little extra edgy or emotional, things like that. Um, and those of you who've been following me for a while know when it comes to technology, my appliances go crazy during Mercury retrogrades. I had to replace my refrigerator 2 times this year. So that I was bracing myself, wondering whether, and they were always in retrogrades, of course. But I was bracing myself this year. What's going to happen this year, this time, this retrograde? We tend to have 3 Mercury retrogrades each year. And so here in this third one, I braced myself. And lo and behold, we sprung a leak in one of the hoses in the back of our refrigerator, wondering where that water was coming from. And so we had to have that fixed. It was just fixed today. But anyway, that's my trigger, I guess. Our appliances like to go sideways when we have Mercury retrogrades. So again, how did it affect you? How did you feel during this Mercury retrograde? You can put your comments below. Uh, we also have a number of other planets, a few other planets that are still in retrograde. We still have Jupiter and the planet Mars in retrograde. So, and they will be there for a little while. Jupiter, I believe, into January, Mars into February. But Mercury, Neptune, and Saturn are, while they're now direct, they are still in their shadow periods. So, like I said, that shadow period can still feel like the retrograde period. Those restrictions or the slowdowns or whatever energy, the review time. Big time for review this fall and winter. Anyway, overall, a very big week for especially our Gemini friends. If you have Gemini sun, moon, or rising, or Gemini prominent in your chart, because your ruling planet is Mercury. So with your ruling planet moving forward again, as well as the full moon in Gemini. A big week for you. So, what can we expect for the week of December 16th? On Monday, today, December 16th, Mercury, again, more Mercury activity. Mercury will form a trine with Mars. Okay, so this brings strong mental energy and put an emphasis behind your words, right? It can feel a little bit easier to speak, although I'm stumbling. Remember, we're in retrograde energy still. A lot of people find they stumble their words or have trouble getting words out during retrograde times. But anyway, it should start to feel a little bit easier with that trine with Mars, because Mars brings energy to things. It helps your mind work a little bit faster, or it's a great time for communication, or maybe a message to your boss, or starting that book, or a TED Talk, or anything like that. Thoughts, words, and action are the keys. Wednesday, December 18th, we have a couple things going on. The sun will square Neptune. Now, the sun means self. Neptune can bring some things into kind of a cloudy view, make them a little bit difficult to discern. So, difficulty seeing the world clearly for what it is, right? So, be extra discerning. Take a moment to double check what you see. It may not, what you see, it may not be what you get. So, just take a moment to double check. It may also bring confusion and in your messages and your dreams. So take care on Wednesday for that aspect. Also on Wednesday, and this is extra powerful too, Pluto squares the moon and Mars, which are conjunct on this day. Okay, what is a conjunction? Moon and Mars coming together. Um, that means that they're sitting in very close aspect with one another. Um, the moon and Mars do not mix well. Let's put it that way. When they are conjunct, it's like opposite energies coming together, maybe combative. The moon is super emotional. It could be nurturing as well. And Mars is energetic and combative, like I said. So when they come together, it can make us feel irritable and overreactive and easily triggered. So use care that day not to, let yourself spout off with someone. Otherwise, let's see. Also, so besides that, so if the moon and Mars are together on the wheel, opposite them is Pluto. Okay. Oppositions bring tension. And Pluto digs deep. It purges things. It's a transformer in our lives, but it transforms things that need to be transformed. It can feel uncomfortable though. But it's in this tense opposition to the moon and Mars, and you could find yourself maybe feeling some deep hidden emotions, and things can come to the surface, right? Being exposed right now, extra tense or restless, since Mars is that action, right? Can feel like a restless day. So Wednesday may not be the greatest day of the week, but remember, these are transformations that we may need to make to move forward in our lives. Okay, Thursday. As we're moving out of that opposition, we find that Venus and Jupiter are in a beautiful trine. So this is the two benefics, the helpful, expansive, friendly planets, that they form a very harmonious aspect on Thursday. And this can mean money, beauty, luck, or just very expansive energy wherever they fall in your chart. Okay. Remember that both of these planets, while they have some wonderful characteristics, can cause us to overdo things because of their expansion. So do be careful to know your limits, right? Otherwise, use the inertia this day to reap the rewards that you deserve. We won't have this aspect for almost another year. So what can you do? Maybe buy a lottery ticket that day, or ask that person out that you've had your eye on or thinking of, or buy a new car. Go for the thing that you really, really want on Thursday. We won't see, like I said, we won't see this for a while, so use that energy. Again, Gemini, Jupiter is in your sign right now for most of this year. So there's another big kiss for you, Gemini. Okay. Gemini is coming into some really great times next year as well. Sunday, December 22nd, the sun moves into Capricorn. So happy, happy birthday to all of those Capricorn babies, and happy winter. Yes, that is the winter solstice. So when winter officially arrives, it's a signal to slow down, pamper yourself, get the rest and rejuvenation that you need. Take care of yourself, right? That's when we have colds and flus and things like that. And that week is also a holiday week. So please take care of yourself. Get the recharge energy that you need for yourself. If family triggers you, make sure that you're really kind of still with yourself before any of that kind of activity comes along. Also, set your goals for the coming year. What do you want for the year 2025? Solstice energy, the four corners of the year are times to really kind of set our intentions for the coming time, right? And solstice, being the end of our calendar year, is a great time to set intentions. What do you want? Is it a new job? Do you really need to move to a new home across the country, perhaps? Are you really looking to improve your relationships or get out with friends a little bit more? Set your intentions. Okay. So that's it for the week. And just like I always say, just stay grounded, keep your high vibes high, and hope for the best. Yes. All right. So now on to your Tarotscopes for the week of December 16th, today, and through the 22nd. Please remember that these are general readings for your sun, moon, and rising signs, or for any planets that you want to read on. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. And remember, we each have unique birth charts, so you can find more messages with your particular situation there. I start on a different sign of the zodiac each week, and today we will start with the sign of Pisces. I will be using my Spellcaster's Tarot deck, and as always, I will pull 4 cards for each sign. The first will be the possible energy for the week. The second will be the potential challenges, if there is one. The third, potential outcome. And the fourth, messages from spirit. So here we go. What do we have for Pisces this week? Didn't we talk about some transformations? Wow. Okay. We start off. I have a glare there. I'll try to hold it carefully for you. We start with the 9 of Cups. This is the card of complete satisfaction, contentment, happiness. It's one step away. It's one step away from completion, but it's a pretty nice energy to start the week with for the energy of the week. It sounds like it's going to be a happy week for you. Potential challenges for you, Pisces. The Death card. This is a card of transformation, and transformations can be difficult. It doesn't mean literal death. It means that you are changing, Pisces. We're all changing all of the time, but this can be a little difficult for some people when it can rock the boat a little bit. Just remember that changes are always for our betterment. Next, and I'm going to put on my glasses here because I can't really see. Okay, and the next card we have is the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords is a card of people perhaps lying, stealing, taking something from you. Who's not telling you the truth, right? Who's gaslighting you? Who is that in your life? This is the possible outcome of the week, Pisces. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So we want to take extra care for that. But the message from Spirit is that 6 of Swords, we're going to be leaving this troubled energy for calm energy, right? This is a card of the mental suit. You're going to be leaving that difficult energy behind and moving forward. I like that for you. It sounds like it's a needed transformation, Pisces. So always keep your eye on that transformation as a good thing, for you. Now we're moving on to Aries. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Well, this feels like an Aries card. You are a fire sign. You start with the Ace of Swords. Wow, the energy of the week is this beautiful breakthrough energy, Aries. Aries, what have you been working and striving toward? What have you been trying to sort out in your mind? I think you're going to have some really beautiful ideas. That passion, that fire is going to come into your energy this week. Well, as I said, It's a potential challenge, but it's not always, because it looks to me like you are going to come into union with some others. This is a milestone card. Four of Wands says this is often depicted as the marriage card. Um, but this is about really coming into union, celebrations, coming together. Um, and it is a stability card. Fours always represent stability. So I will say that this is not a challenge for you this week, Aries, because that's lovely energy. Possible outcome is this 10 of Pentacles. This is about family, and this is about enjoying like your legacies. So it feels to me, this is also kind of a family card as well. Feels to me like you're going to have some really nice, joyous times with family, and you may be solidifying some of your the foundations of your family this week. That's beautiful. And the message from Spirit is the King of Pentacles. He looks kind of scary in this card, doesn't he? But the King of Pentacles tells us that you are going to be in control of your resources, right? You have all of the money. It's interesting. You've got this card too, Aries. So you've got all the money and the resources to control your world, to be generous with your family and your friends around you. Very nice. Very, very nice, Aries. Now we're going to look at Taurus. What is the energy of the week for Taurus? Okay. Taurus, I'm going to switch sides here so we don't have that glare. Taurus, we start with the Two of Wands. This is the energy of the week is that you're going to be making plans, right? And I said this is the end of the year, so we should be making our plans for the new year, really setting our intentions. This is nice energy. Potential challenge for the week is the Five of Cups. Five of Cups says maybe we're in our feelings a little bit. Perhaps that moon put us into our emotions. Five of Cups is feeling sad or discouraged or really, grief-stricken, right? What is keeping you in that position? Many people feel this way during the holidays, and I'm so sorry for that. This may be some energy for some of you Taurians out there this week. The Seven of Cups is the potential outcome. This is a card of illusion and delusion, right? But it's also, and you see that moon here that's kind of hidden in this card. It says to us that the moon might be hiding some things that are keeping us in a little bit of confusion. Maybe this is something to do with family or your job, or maybe just direction. You're trying to make these plans, but direction in life is a little challenging for you right now, right? Try to put a couple of these cups down and really kind of clarify your vision. Message from Spirit, I love this for you, is the Magician. Spirit is saying that you have got all the tools in your little bag to make your world any way that you want to. So just go for it. Don't sit in this, don't dwell in this sad energy, this negativity, these deep feelings. Remember that you have what you need, Taurus. You have all that you need. On to Gemini. Like I said, Gemini, this is your week. You have so much going on. Got a card that wants to jump out. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm glad I pulled that one out. Oh, and I have another jumper. I have two jumpers. What? I love this. Okay. The energy of the week. Look at you. The Wheel of Fortune, Gemini. Big changes coming your way. Didn't I say 2025 is going to be a great year for you? Excuse me. And you've got that Jupiter right there in your chart, right in your sign this year. So bringing blessings to you and helping you move forward in your life. Wheel of Fortune, karmic cycles changing for you. The challenge for the week is this heartbreak, betrayal card. Yes, you may still be feeling some sting from the past. We do have the past energy coming up here this week too. I'll talk about that in a second. But what is that betrayal that you're feeling, right? Who wounded you? It's never good to sit in this energy. We shouldn't hold on to it. Feel those feelings and move forward. The possible outcome for the week is the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is about stability. So perhaps you've been in an area of instability up until now, which gave you this sense. Maybe it's a financial thing or a career situation, something tangible with home or health. But now your outcome this week is saying you're coming into an area of stability. And that's a nice thing. Now, this card can also mean holding on a little bit too tight, but I interpret this card with these other changes that you're going to be feeling stable at last. Okay? And the message from Spirit is this beautiful card of the Six of Cups. This is a card that asks us to look to the past, to the nostalgic times, to the compassion and the kindness that we felt when we were carefree as kids, right? But their Spirit wants you to look to the past for some area of your life that could be very instructive for today. For these changes, maybe you need to really go back to the basics of the good times. Okay, Gemini, very nice. Very nice. Now we're moving on to Cancer. Cancer. I am a Cancer rising. I always like to let people know. Oh, okay. Cancer. I'm going to switch again to this side. All right. So we start with the Nine of Pentacles. The energy of the week is this beautiful card of feeling abundance, feeling like you can enjoy enjoy the fruits of your labor. You've worked hard, and now you can take advantage of all those either the money that you've saved or the efforts you've put into your health or your home or your family. But it's a really nice, abundant time. I don't know why there's a squirrel in this picture, but it's sort of she's feeding the squirrels and daydreaming, and you can have that freedom in your life. The, excuse me, the potential challenge this week is the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is saying, you know what, you might need a little break, a little rest, and restore energy. Sometimes this card can say, we might be feeling a little under the weather this week too. But Spirit is telling us to take that rest so that we don't get into that situation, right? Come off of the out of the struggle and give ourselves a rest. Oh, sorry. And this is also a meditation card. So really rest our bodies and our minds. Reconnect with our spirits. Possible outcome for the week. The King of Swords. King of Swords is about logic and really strategizing and seeing your future. Where do I want to go? Where do I want to be? And how do I get there? Card of strategy, thought energy. It's all that Mercury energy that we talked about at the beginning. Okay. And message from Spirit is this Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles talks about, again, it's sort of looking to the past and sort of reviewing what you've done to get to where you are. Look to, your recent efforts. Have you done enough? Do you need to, water that plant a little bit more, plant more seeds? What have you done to really to bring us to where we are now? Spirit says there's a message in that for you. Thank you. Okay, Cancer. On to Leo. So, oh, nice. Nice, Leo. You start with the star. The energy of the week is that you have that star of hope. This is your hopes, dreams, and wishes fulfilled. This is really kind of pointing yourself toward that star. Shoot for the stars. That energy. It's a beautiful, very nice energy for manifesting. Potential challenge is this King of Swords. Is there someone in your life who's maybe being a little bit too aggressive? Sometimes the King of Swords can be a little bit aggressive. Is there a legal challenge in your life? King of Swords can also denote legal issues. But it can also just be that you're a little bit too much in your mind, a little bit too much head and not enough heart. What is that for you, Leo? Possible outcome. Well, it looks like this week is going to be a little heavy lift for you, a bit of a burden. The 10 of Wands says we're holding a little too much in our hands right now, and it's a bit of a burden for you. You may need to put a couple of those rods down or carry them a different way to feel success. A lot on your plate right now. But message from Spirit is the World card. It looks like a transformational week. The World card brings endings and beginnings and excuse me, tells us that not all cycles change, right? So if it's a little burdensome right now, the cycle is changing soon, so keep your eye on that prize. Virgo. What do we have for Virgo? Whoops, you've got cards jumping out. Oh, too many. It's about 5 cards. Oh, okay. Virgo, you start with this beautiful 4 of Wands. Again, milestones, celebrations, the marriage card, right? Unions with others this week. That kind of makes sense. We have the holidays coming up. Maybe there's some parties that you'll be attending. Very nice energy. Potential challenge is the 7 of Pentacles. This is a card of review. Did I do enough? Have I put enough money in the bank? Have I done enough to make that relationship work, the job work? Have I put in the effort that I really should have? And maybe sometimes there's a little disappointment there for you, Virgo. Possible outcome, the Page of Wands. This is beautiful, messenger energy. This is putting new ideas into action at the end of the week, right? This is actually taking action. Wands are all about action. And it looks like this is new energy that you're going to start putting into motion this week. And the message from Spirit is, don't look now, here comes the Tower. This is going to be a big change for you. Whatever this new thing that you're starting is going to be completely transformative. It may feel a little uncomfortable. It may come right out of the blue. This is a card of, something we don't see coming, but it is coming and it's going to transform you. All right, moving on to Libra. I'm a Libra sun. People probably get tired of me telling you that. I have a lot of Libra sun friends who join me on this channel. Now I've just been sitting here shuffling the cards, shuffling. And look what we got again. Our 7 of Pentacles. Once again, energy of the week is review. Take a look back on your efforts and see if you've done enough, right? What have you just launched in your life? What seeds have you planted? Have you nurtured them? Or, better said, do nurture them. Make sure that if you want something to come to fruition, nurture that idea. Nurture that energy. Potential challenges. Illusion, delusion with the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups says things might be a little bit fuzzy for us. It's that Neptune energy. Maybe we can't make a decision on something. Maybe we're not sure which direction to go. This might be the challenge this week. Possible outcome for you though, Libra, is this World card. Okay, so these are cards that are repeating again. The world, endings and beginnings, endings and beginnings. You're coming to the end of a cycle and starting a new one. And maybe that's why we're feeling some of this confusion in our lives, right? And look what the message from Spirit is. Now, Spirit will never give us a negative message, but we get the devil. All right. What are those bad habits that you are doing that maybe hinder this effort? Maybe it's keeping you in confusion. Maybe it's preventing you from fully making this change, this new beginning. The devil card says to us that there's something within our control that maybe we're doing that's not good for us. Do we have some bad habits with our health? This is the card of addiction. Are we addicted to something? It doesn't mean alcohol or drugs. It could mean maybe we're addicted to social media, or I know that's a problem for me. Maybe we're addicted to the news or the political situation. What is it for you? Spirit is asking us to really take a good hard look so that we can move smoothly into this new phase of our lives. Now we're going to look at Scorpio. Scorpio, what do we have? Wow, looks like a big week for you, Scorpio. The energy of the week, though, do you have some anxiety? Are you nervous about something? Maybe you're in finals and you've got a lot of tests to take. Or perhaps this is just, maybe anxiety about your job, or you've got too much on your plate right now and it's just keeping you too busy. You're a little worried about something, Scorpio. And your potential challenge is not a challenge. It's the star of hope, right? This is a healing card with that water in there too. This is a card of, your hopes and your dreams and wishes coming forward for you. Your possible outcome. I love this for you if you're sitting in anxiety. The Emperor says, you've got this, that you have everything in your control. This may be you feeling out of control, but Spirit would say otherwise. You're in control of your situation. You've got all of those balls in the air, but you are controlling them. Okay. And the message from Spirit is the King of Wands. Again, this is a card of just a fiery, passionate ability. It's a card of control. You can make the world the way that you want it. This is a card about entrepreneurship, too. You can be your own boss, just like the Emperor. Okay, so this is great energy for you, Scorpio. You just get out of your head with all those Nine of Swords. Okay, Sagittarius, happy birthday to you if you celebrate a birthday this week, or if you just celebrated over the weekend or last week. Happy birthday to you. Okay. Sagittarius, the energy of the week for you is the Two of Cups. This is coming together. This is perhaps a love relationship. This could be a contract that you sign with someone else, a partnership, forming bonds. Energy of the week is that coming together energy. Potential challenge is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups keeps a lid on her emotions. She's in control of her emotions. And maybe your challenge is that you can't do that this week. And I want to say that that is true because I'm going to jump ahead to the message from Spirit. You have the Moon card as well. So this may be a little bit of anxiety or high emotion. And I'll get to that in a moment. Possible outcome, though. Beautiful. The Six of Wands. This is the victory card. You've been through the struggle, but you come out victorious. You are successful in whatever you're trying to do, Sagittarius. So that message from Spirit again, let's go back to that. I want to talk about the similarities between these cards. Again, we're talking about keeping a lid on our emotions and maybe not being able to with the moon. It feels emotional. We've talked about that full moon that we just had yesterday. That energy may be strong for you. So there's maybe some anxiety. But both of these cards are highly, highly intuitive cards. So really drop into your heart and listen to your spirit, the messages from Spirit. Okay? This is your message. Listen to those messages that they're sending your way. Capricorn. Capricorn, you have a birthday coming up. Do we have any Christmas birthdays? And Hanukkah this starts on the same day as Christmas this year. Capricorn. The energy of the week is this Queen of Swords energy, right? This is logic. This is strategy. This is in control and mapping out your future. The potential challenge for this week is the Three of Swords. I think Gemini had this as well. Three of Swords is about feeling betrayed, feeling heartbroken about something from your past. What is that for you, Capricorn? And how can you step out of this energy? Again, it could be the holidays, it could be loss in your life. Potential outcome is this Wheel of Fortune. This is a big change. You are in the middle of a karmic change in your life. And so this could feel very, maybe this is where this anxiety and this pain comes from, but this is a big deal. We all need to move forward in our lives, and you are moving forward, Capricorn. And the message from Spirit is the High Priestess. These are things, they're saying that things may be hidden in your life right now, but they're there for you. Tap into your intuition to discover what they are. And you see in this card, they have that little baby in there too. Isn't that interesting? It's about fertility and abundance, but it's hidden below the surface. So just bear that in mind. Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? So interesting. Okay, Aquarius. Energy of the week for you is the Temperance card, right? This is about finding balance. This might be slowing down, finding balance and healing in your life. Also, this is about divine timing. All things in their time. Now, the potential challenge, interesting, I don't usually do reversals. This one came out in reverse. This is the Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands can be a little bit impulsive, really almost a little bit aggressive energy, impulsive action. But the fact that it's reversed says that maybe you're having difficulty, since this is in the challenge position, you're having difficulty taking that action, really moving forward with something. Okay. So interesting. but the possible outcome is the Page of Pentacles. This is all about manifesting things, making things happen, new starts in a new area of your life, like career or money or health or anything tangible, a new home, a new car, right? But you are the manifester. That's the outcome of the week. So I like that. You get past this challenge and you're able to manifest. And you see, Spirit says, yeah, get out of that energy of feeling like you're stuck because it's coming in hot. Eight of Wands says things or messages and are coming in for you quickly. It's something is moving forward very fast for you. Maybe it's that new job you've been looking for, that new financial windfall, the lottery ticket that you're going to buy this week, right? Okay, Aquarius. Very nice energy for you. I like it. Okay, so if you enjoyed this, please hit that like button and subscribe, share with friends. Leave a comment below because it does help my channel. And again, check back for some and hit that notification bell so that you can see when I post something new. I do appreciate everyone coming here today, and I hope everyone has a beautiful week.